EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Eagles of Tokyo. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get set, get set.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here is away.
And I'm not sure if we got a little sloppy with the mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 20. And the 49ers first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. He's able to work 3 for about 6 down to the 18. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
2nd down and 4. In motion, the tight end. Here's Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This short throw caught by Goddard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of
15 yards on the play. First down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Dragon 60. 19 tight.
Richardson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Eagles had 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
Now Richardson. And that is is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 65 cat, 65 cat. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go win him, go win him.
Back to the air with Richardson. He'll try and do this himself. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal at the Niners' 10-yard line.
Street. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now it's Richardson. Touchdown, Eagles. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. But CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
These two teams all tied after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he goes out right around the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He gets away from one. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The slot man in motion right. Purdy looking to throw. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy now to throw. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Out of the gun, Purdy. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Purdy from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Purdy. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
3 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
San Francisco.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7. Boston Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 35 now. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Get it. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And Richardson back to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That's good for a Tokyo first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. Fights off the defender. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now they'll change things up. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Arian Smith, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one caught by Kittle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And the 49er first down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Down there right side, it's McCaffrey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Able to power through. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Vikings, Panther Street. Go, Reed, go. Street, Teddy.
Play action. Now Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Ready.
A handoff. Barkley running left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
60 Eagles.
Richardson going to change the play here.
19.
Richardson from the gun, he'll throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Panther 11, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. 19-18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Now Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Here's Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
That's complete to Pearsall. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Niners 24, Eagles 14. Austin Seibert set
following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And
that's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Well, Richardson going to move him around.
19-18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Michael Williams. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
30-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
And now they'll shift things around. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Here we go. Set.
Now it's Richardson. On the RPO hit. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to escape, but he cannot. They get him in the end zone, and that's a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds, and that, of course, is a penalty.
Warriors 70. Let's go. Trap 50, 19, Tiger, 19 type, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Aubrey now for the PAT. And this is now a one-point game.
Makes the score Niners 24, Eagles 23.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 11 now. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. Into space at the 45. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. A little too amped up there. Got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Ready, ready.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Drop 50, drop 50. Go.
Richardson will throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time. Their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Back to throw. Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, 49ers.
Purdy gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
42-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Back to throw again. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall. And they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he's got it. And he'll take this this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Well, let's call that a less than ideal play on 1st down.
No doubt about that one, because that was a situation of just digging a deeper and deeper hole for himself, and it ended up a big-time loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions. Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Loose inside the 30. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And all the way in for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers 31.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going up for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
3rd and 10.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Throwing, Purdy. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.